What's up guys, Joey here for Tech, and every year Apple always comes out with a shiny new iPhone and many dream of always having the latest and greatest every single year. However, this could be overkill for some as the iterations have become more incremental than groundbreaking, and it actually may be worthwhile to opt for older models instead. Now here are some reasons why it's a good idea. Reason number 1, you have more affordable options. Now Apple's new iPhone series has 4 models: the iPhone 13, 13 mini, 13 Pro, and 13 Pro Max. However, to cater to different segments of the market, they kept some of the older models, namely the iPhone 11, the second generation iPhone SE, iPhone 12, and iPhone 12 mini, bringing the options to 8 and covering multiple price ranges to fit different users' needs and budgets. The iPhone SE 2020 starts at 24,490 pesos and the iPhone 11 is at 31,990 pesos. The iPhone 12 and 12 mini have just received price cuts as well, making these more valuable to consumers and serve as great entry points for those who just want to jump into the Apple ecosystem. But you can still expand your options by looking at the other models not removed from the 2021 lineup, like the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, as well as the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. These are still relatively new, so you'll still see some brand new units available in some stores. And if you know where to look, you can get these units for less than SRP, or even older models like the iPhone XS series or the XR. Just make sure to do your research about the seller or retailers before you make the transaction. Apple's certified pre-owned devices are also available at some retail shops, and these are brand new devices with parts that Apple has determined to be fit for reuse. Second reason, you probably don't even need all the new features. Now don't get me wrong, it's definitely not hard to like new iPhones. There's a more powerful chipset, fancier cameras, longer battery life, and everyone's favorite, newer colors. But if you kind of observe your daily activities, you'll notice that you don't always need the latest. Maybe you don't need the power of the A15 Bionic chip or even the A14 Bionic. Older iPhone models might not perform at the same level as the newer ones, but sometimes the older performance is more than enough. Next reason, older iPhones are actually cheaper to repair. Eventually, your iPhone will need to be repaired because of either accidental damage or, more likely, you'll need a battery replacement. Newer iPhones are more expensive to repair since their components are newer and more expensive, and not to mention, more challenging to repair. Now, older models, since they usually tend to reuse the same supply chains for years now, especially in the case of the iPhone SE, aside from being cheaper than the rest, they tend to have a surplus of parts that can be easily repaired at independent shops. And lastly, iOS upgrades. Apple has been known for providing iOS updates to iPhone models for 5 years, and they're managing to even outdo themselves with iOS 15 supporting the iPhone 6s. While performance in these older devices might be less stellar than expected, being able to support devices for this long already gives Apple a huge advantage over their main competition, that is the fragmented mess of Android devices. But this doesn't mean that we would recommend getting an iPhone 6s in 2021, as we're not really sure how much longer Apple can support this device. As iPhones are generally more expensive than the rest of the smartphone market when compared in terms of features, it is important to consider these factors so that you can get the most out of your money. Timing is also important since price changes typically happen when a new iPhone is launched in the market and are not subject to discounts like other brands. So that wraps up this video. We hope it gave you guys an insight and help you understand why choosing an older iPhone might be a good choice for you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Joey. I'll see you guys in the next one.